on to the Cuween Hill division. So obviously we've got the Kirkwall Chargers, 174 against 163 Preston Hawks. Edinburgh Thunderbirds, woohoo, getting the first win, 158 against 150. Chicago Scorpions. Manchester Bees lost their game, 211 to 243.
9-game winning streak over.
Yeah. Then you've got Bankfoot Panthers, 188, go up to tie them against the New Barstow Bastards, 154. 246 the Glossop Fighting Gophers against the Whitehall Tigers, 157. 211 for the Carlton Crew, the high scoring teams, against 174 Glenroth the Nazguls. So yeah, so I was so glad he won. Wow, he won and didn't play running back. He was minus a running back.
So he was, yeah. He's not even got a running back in this team. It's 150. He's ran into 150 points, so which is nothing in this game, you know. So yeah, Naj done nothing, got overtaken by Warren this week, you know. Eckler's not done a whole lot, which is a problem. But Brown's done nothing, you know. Mingo's done nothing. Neither Brown has done nothing. Both Browns done nothing. Elliott's only got 3 points and Brooks has only got 5 points. So, you know, it's been a bad week for the Chicago Scorpions, right when he didn't need it.
No, definitely. Getting to the 8 with that team at 5 and 6.
He must have been jumping up and down when he looked at the starting lineups as well, and he seen that there was no running back in that slot there. I mean, you're only talking Latavius Murray, you're only talking another 5 points, you know, so it's not making much of a difference. But
no,
good win all the same.
It's good to get the final win this team off the board, and that's it. Everybody's at least got one win. But yeah, the Carlton Crew
is now
4-game win streak for the Carlton Crew after last week's high score. Still got over 200 again this week, and that's him up to third place for 8-3. So
absolutely flying. I mean, this division here, Johnny, this division, again, I'm saying the top 3 are in, you know. Mathematically, Bankfoot Panthers and the Manchester Bees, despite losing their 9-game win streak, they're both in. They're mathematically in now. Congratulations, chaps, you're playing in the playoffs. Carlton Crew, mathematically not in.
But such high scoring team.
One more win in the R, and, you know, I don't see how... I don't see how they lose 3 in a row with the team that they've got and how they're playing. Seattle Patriots at 7-4, Glossop Fighting Gophers 7-4, 1-game win streak, 2-game win streak, going very well. Going to be tough to catch, you know. New Bards and Mashers are sitting in 6th place at 6-5, and then you've got the 5 and 6s of Chicago Scorpions and Whitehall White Tigers. Then it's down to 4 and 7 for Glenroth the Nazguls. And now, while I would say that 4 wins isn't dead yet, and, you know, only 2 behind with 3 to play, so you can still get there, but it's a 4-game losing streak, Johnny.
Yeah, it's not good. Obviously, the Kirkwall Chargers on a 2-game win streak, but they're not going to catch up where they are. But no, it's I guess
too late. Okay.
Yeah, the New Barstow Masters will be looking over their shoulder though, because the 2 teams below them, 1 game back, are higher scoring teams as well. So just needs one win, 1 loss, and they're out the top. So it's got to be a tough one.
Yeah, they're definitely looking over their shoulders, and they need to be. You know, it's. They ran into Bankfoot Panthers, they ran into Roddy this week, so you know, tough game, but they only got 154 points, which will be the more worrying thing for them. You know, the Chase has lost his quarterback, which is, you know, you put a line through kind of the whole entire Bengals offense at that point, don't you? You certainly, I mean, you can't not play Chase, but Jings, who's thrown to him?
No, you had Wilson who did nothing. He only got 2 points because he got targets.
Yeah, how did he even get 2.4 points? Because he fumbled 1 too. He's minus points in some leagues.
Yeah, but remember, you get points for targets as well as catching.
Oh, so, targets,
but you get like 0.25 points or whatever for one of my little quirky bits that puts it that we're interested in getting attempted throws.
Oh, targets, right? Okay, you get 8 targets. Yeah. That's why he's got points. Yeah.
Because remember last week somebody got 2 points and they didn't actually get a catch because they got targeted 4 times or something daft like that. So
that's right. Aye, that's right. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a bit of a disaster losing Chase like that. But he does have, he's got JT coming back off bye week, which is obviously massive. And he's going to have Williams coming back off IR this week, probably. So, and, you know, Henderson done absolutely nothing. And,
No.
if Freeman's actually been better than Henderson, so you can't imagine that Williams was going really well with the same offence and the same O-line, so you can't imagine Williams is not just getting slotted straight back in there as soon as he's fit. So, yeah, that's big for Barston Mashers, getting him back, and that'll make up slightly for Chase losing his quarterback, I guess.
Yeah, it was a sore one because that was in the first quarter, wasn't it? When he went down, I'm pretty sure. But
For
nah,
Burrow,
yeah,
no, it was later on than that because he was going
is
quite
it?
well. He done okay in fantasy.
Yeah,
He went down twice, so remember he did go down early, but he got back up from that one.
and no for the second one. And obviously Chase got the one. Chase's touchdown was a proper consolation touchdown right at the end there against with the
Yeah, it was
backup quarterback.
garbage
So,
time.
but hey ho,
But
helps with
it's, yeah,
helps with the fantasy.
it does, yeah, that's it. And the Seattle Patriots had a great week this week, 243 points, knocking the Manchester Bees off their win streak, longest win streak in Orkney Bowl history. Will be interesting to see if anyone can top it next year. I would be surprised. 9 games in a row is a lot to be winning in a row.
It is.
But that
But
was
it's just
Ridley showing up, and getting them the 35 points at the big part. And Tank Dell's going to be huge out the rest of this year, if you ask me.
oh yeah.
Barkley 35 points, and he has the New York offense, so huge points there from Barkley, and you can't imagine he's not going to score them going forward as well. So yeah,
Well,
it's looking good for Seattle Patriots.
yeah, they are looking good. And obviously, Chicago Scorpions will do better than that than normal. So they're only one game back, so nothing to worry about yet for the football
Oh,
parties. But
yeah, they're right in it. They just had, Harris had an off week. Eckler had a really bad off week. The two Browns. I mean, it's they'll be absolutely fine. They're definitely competitive. And they're right in the hunt for the final playoff spot, and it really is. I would say the final playoff spot. I would say that the 7-4s are Glossop and Seattle.
you
They're
should be
one winner,
okay.
one win in the end. So
Yeah.
I'm calling them, very comfortable. So it's
Well,
between Chicago, 4-game lose streak, Whitehall, Glen Rothis, and New Barsden for that last spot. New Barsden are in the box seat at the moment, obviously. But
well,
Chicago Scorpions have got Kirkwood Chargers this week.
yeah. Unfortunately, the Newcastle Masters have got the Manchester Bees. The
Yeah, that's quite hard.
Glo-
The Manchester Bees are going to bounce.
the
That
seven
could
and
keep
four
it
Glossop
open.
Fighters have got the Carlton Crew, and then the Seattle Patriots are against the
Oof,
Blackfoot Panthers. So all the teams that are nearly safe are up against teams that are higher up. So it's got to be a
oof, it's looking good for Chicago Scorpions, isn't it? They're playing Kirkwall Chargers at 3-8. If they can
yeah.
get the win there and New Barsden lose and Whitehall lose, well, Whitehall's playing Glen Rothis, so and yeah, Seattle lose and Glossop lose, then all of a sudden it's a bit of a dogfight at that point. I mean, Glossop are still fine. They can afford to lose this week. So can Seattle Patriots. They can afford to lose this week if they're going against Bankfoot Panthers. But the big game here for me is the Whitehall White Tigers and the Glenrothes Nazguls, because they're both on 4-game losing streaks.
Yeah.
And if Glenrothes do get that win and turn it round and get back to 5 and New Barsden lose, then they're only one game back with 2 to go, so that's a massive game. With that game, Glenrothes are not dead, far from it.
No. Martin will be happy you hear to say that.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
they're still alive and kicking. They might need they might need to win 3 in a row, but they're still alive and kicking.
yeah, I think they're probably willing to win 3 in a row, but they're only they could potentially still be behind Whitehill even if they win because of points scored. But at least they'll be tied on games. That's the main thing. Get the wins and everything else
Yeah,
will
I
come
mean,
into place.
that's that. And provided Manchester Bees go and do the business against New Bars and Marshalls, they're only one game off 6th place,
I know.
Whether that
But
be Chicago Scorpions or New Bars and Marshalls, because if the Chicago Scorpions manage to beat Kirkwall Chargers. Then Kirkwall Chargers have got a debutant as well, have they not? Who was it they got? Were they not trading?
No.
Oh no, it wasn't them that were trading, were it?
No.
Sorry.
So
Yeah,
I was
no,
looking
it's,
at I was looking ahead at the week
yeah,
after, just out of curiosity. So after New
yeah,
Barcelona
yeah.
Masters play the Manchester Bees this week, then they come up against the Whitehall White Tigers. They could
That's going to be a
potentially, it
big
could be a
one.
6-6 game. Then Chicago Scorpions, if they win, they'll be 6-6. They come up against the Carlton Crew. So you've got to imagine the Carlton Crew will probably win that one. So, and then they go to this could all go down to the final week for the last spot.
Oh, good. And Barsden Marshals have then got Glenrothes and Nazgul. So if the Nazguls win their next 2 weeks, then it's in their own hands type thing, you know. It's in the final week. Whitehall White Chargers are playing Manchester Bees, and the Scorpions are playing Glossop Fighting Gophers.
Oh,
So 2 tough
that's got
games there, you know.
this could change every week leading up to the final. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one comes out. Because
Yeah, this
I
is,
have,
and it's just those positions. It's just that 1/6 position, you know. But there's it could be any one of those four. It really could. And with the games that they've got coming up, they're all playing each other type thing, you know.
yeah. I couldn't call any of those four getting that spot because they've all got hard games.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want
Yeah,
to call it either. That's the thing. And New Bars and Marshalls they've got the box seat, and it's down to them to hold on to it.
yeah. But I say they're all playing either against similar scores or the top teams. And obviously, this isn't like a normal game where you play reserves. They're still playing to win their
No.
games. So it should be
Oh
a
yeah, that's that. You're always
interesting
playing
that
to win
score.
your games.
But no, well, that'll
You're
be the
always
end
playing
of
to win your games because you.
that.
Why wouldn't you play to win your game? You know, it's you've got the only thing is the one thing that you might get is folk not bothering to plug in and have a look on a Sunday because they don't care so much because they know they're in the playoffs and they're just waiting on the playoffs. That kind of thing that could happen. I hope doesn't, but that is the kind of thing that can happen to give you a wee boost when you're playing a team that's already there.
But then obviously, I think because of the 6 go through, the top 2 get a bye. So you're
Yeah,
maybe
so you're
thinking
still
about the
playing
bye
for
as
that,
well.
I
So
guess.
because obviously that could be anywhere
Yeah,
between
true.
the top 4 actually. Because funny results happen that way. So that'll be a nice one.